What's good, everybody? So I decided I was going to make a quick YouTube video. What I want to do, and I'm going to make sure I get myself in order to do this, is make at least one 8 to 10 minute video of me just talking and giving game every day. So today's YouTube video is about the fact that not everybody will be on your type of timing, and that's completely okay. There's going to be times in your life where you're really going to have to isolate yourself because nobody else really has the same mission, or nobody else has the real same hunger. And what made me realize this was that, like, a lot of people at my age group, especially I live in Miami, everybody want to party, everybody want to club, everybody, and that's just not me. Me personally, I'm working on a mission. I'm working on a goal. I'm working on getting things done. I'm working on financial goals, spiritual goals, health goals. And I feel like the moment that I go out into that type of world, every one of my goals tend to get hit. For example, right? I go to sleep early. I wake up early, right? But if I'm going to the club, that means I'm breaking my sleep schedule, which means that I'm hurting my aging process because I'm not getting enough sleep or I'm not feeling good. Like, for example, the other day I went to sleep late, not for no clubbing reason, but just because my girl, she comes on the weekends because she works. And that's my time to give to her. So I didn't have no problem staying up for her because during the week I'm strict. And on the weekend, I'll still go work out. But you know what I'm saying? And what I realized was that, like, when I didn't get enough sleep, because I picked her up late, when I didn't get enough sleep, me going to the gym, like, it was harder. Not going there, but actually doing the workout was so much more harder. And I recognized, wow, how important sleep is, because I ran 1.5 miles and I've been running a mile every day. Now this week, I'm running 1.5 miles every day. I recognize that, like, it's hard. And I'm like, whoa, I was just clearing a mile. Why is this 1.5 miles being so difficult when I already ran 1.5 miles the other day? And I realized it's because you have to have great recovery. You have to be very strict with yourself. And that shit don't look like a fun lifestyle sometimes. Sometimes that shit look boring, especially as a 24-year-old. But my thing is, I'm willing to live a boring life right now to be able to live the exciting future that I want. And I'm excited and I love my life that I live, even if it's boring. I wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. I go work out. I come back. I get a little protein shake. I'll fucking take all my supplements, get on live. You know what I'm saying? I'll get some crystals, ship out some crystals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make some music. Like, this is a part of my process. But this is what I'm willing to sacrifice and do in order to get good. So one thing I realized is that, like, a lot of people aren't really as focused like that. And I realized that I needed to, like, I don't judge them. Like, that's them. Like, maybe that's what makes you happy. Like, there's no judgment, but I just know that I need to be around people who are just like me or just as hungry as me. Like, you have to look at me like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, David Goggins. Like, I don't care for all of the extra kumbaya shit. When I have fun, I want my fun to be connected to what I do. Meaning that, like, I want to be traveling because of my career. If I go to a club or a party, I want it to be because, like, I'm having an album release party or I'm getting paid or my music is being shown. Like, I want to bask in my greatness as a form of pleasure. I don't want to party to other people's music. Like, and when I say that, I mean, like, I don't want to go to a concert and then the concert is like I'm watching somebody else live out their dreams when I know I could have been home making a fucking song, giving me another chance at being that big. So I just recognize that, like, I'm different than people, and that's okay. And I started to realize, like, last night, like, yo, I'm starting to understand what the fuck Kobe Bryant, Tim Grover, and David Goggins was talking about. Because I have no urge to go party and to drink, to smoke. Like, I'm fucking sober. I don't give a fuck. I could be boring for that shit, but I don't care. I've been in this lifetime too many times to want to come here in this lifetime and do the same thing. No, my goal is to be one of the most famous people in the world, one of the most impactful people in the world. And that's going to require me to be very strict for the rest of my life. Like, I'm 24 years old, and if I dedicate a good 20 years to this, I could be somewhere very far. I could make $1 billion from this shit. And my thing is just, like, I'm not where I want to be doing that shit. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Some people may feel like, loosen up, Ori, loosen up. Nah, bro, that's the problem. Everybody loosening up, taking your foot off the gas. Like, I've been there where I thought I made it. I thought I was somewhere good and I could relax. And that shit cost me. And I refuse to go back to that. Like, I have a strong work ethic right now, and all I'm focused on is getting to the bag, getting results, making beautiful music, inspiring people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only time you'll see me at a club, partying, is if I'm celebrating my birthday, somebody's birthday, or an album or some shit. I'm not gonna just be out here in the club for no reason, like, cause I'm just basically helping somebody else's business succeed. When I want my business to succeed, and I want my business to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I just recognize, like, you know, like, again, no shade to nobody, but it's like my priorities are different, and that's completely okay. My priorities are different, and if you are the same type of way where it's like you're like, man, I gotta get my shit together, then that means that you really need to start getting strict about this shit. You really need to start getting strict about this shit. Like, today's Sunday, today's my rest day, right? But what I decided to do is I decided I'm gonna go for a walk. I've been running 1.5 miles. My body's completely fucking sore. But does that mean that we stop? No. My rest day is still putting some type of work in, so I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna do yoga today. And today will be a recovery for me. Because tomorrow, mañana, something like that in Portuguese. Tomorrow, I'm back at it hard. Waking up fucking early. My nose is damn bare. Waking up early, man. I'm not playing no games, man. I got goals, man. I didn't shift it into this David Goggins type of lifestyle, and I'm not going back because it took me too much fucking work to get here. It took me too much fucking work to get myself to this point to just do it. I ain't even really, like, I've been having, like, results from 1 week, but it's like, I ain't even really had, like, the big results yet. And I'm not for the fucking stop before I get there. So I don't know who needed to hear this shit. It's just a Ori rant, a Ori vlog, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but it's what needed to be said. I'm not playing no fucking games, man. No games. I don't want to play no games. I don't the same. I don't want to play games. No games. Yeah. You're the one who light my flame. Baby, let's play it safe. Man, I want to see all of my potential. I want to see all of my potential. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I ain't got time for it. I don't give a fuck about it. You see, because guess what? All the average people are at the club. The greats are working. They're mastering their craft when everybody at the club and when everybody sleep. I'm going to be remembered as one of them.